All right, good enough crafts guys followers. I want to show you something. I built this entire pergola system over time, and above this is actually two plants that are called Confederate jasmine, and they climb and they get on everything. Now, as I built this pergola over the hot tub, I trained the vines above it, and it got so, there's so much plant here, so much growth, that I had to run wires and lines back and forth like a spider web to hold it up, so we have a natural canopy over the deck. And then a year later I built this side here and a nice little seating area, and that's the second jasmine. You can see it climbing behind the bench there, and it is just so rich and full. Now, we started doing growing plants and everything, so we planted some tomatoes and peppers over here. I built this little planter box at the end, and this Confederate jasmine created shade. But we've been getting so much rain that it's growing out of control. And you can see here that it's just getting entangled in the pepper plant, which is still flowering and producing peppers. So the wife wants me to move all of that out of the way. Now, this wall here, this part of the gate or this part of the fence, is about to collapse anyway, so I have to replace that. So I got some 4x4s, and I'm going to build an area over here to come all the way out to the side where this gate is. And I'm going to extend the planter box all the way over so we can plant more herbs and peppers and tomatoes later. And what I'll do is I'll do it pergola style, like up in here, so that way the vines can just hang over the top and create that shade from the Florida sun all the way to over here. And I get to reinforce my fence. So that is on the list of things to do very, very soon. Hopefully we'll be adding more to this video as I complete that project. Today, we're going to extend this pergola out, probably at an angle to here. We're going to remount this here gate, and we're going to take this rickety old sort of fence wall out of here. We're going to dig some holes, maybe pour some concrete. We're going to put these big tall 4x4s in and run this across, so that way we have strength against here, and I can extend this stuff above the planter so it's not going into this pepper plant. And I'm going to extend the planter box out so we can plant more stuff. So that's what we're planning on doing. Thanks for hanging out. Let's get to work. First thing I have to do is take all the screws out of this thing. So yes, I did have to remove some screws here on the gate. It was a lot more than that. I actually had to disassemble that entire piece of fence. It did give me a little bit of a trouble. Just some of the screws were stripped out, some of them were rusted, and you'll see here in a minute where at the bottom of it I just kind of broke the last board. This portion of fence was nearly
7, 8 years old, and I had already mended it once, which is why the 4x4 posts that you'll see later are left behind. They're actually concreted in and a lot stronger than the original end posts. And I just realized I had a really goofy look on my face there. So this one gave me a little bit of trouble. I actually had beware of dog sign on here, which stripped out screws that would not come off, so I just yanked it off. Let's throw that gate down anywhere. Can I pull it all out? Nope. Take it apart. So yeah, I'm wearing one of my work shirts that's covered in stain and paint, and today this is covered in sweat because it's like 110 degrees out here.
So here we are. The GoPro turned itself off because it was hot as hell out here. So I'm not going to be able to rely on this for my outdoor work. But as you can see, I did mount the gate. It is overlapping on this side a little more than before. I'll have to make an adjustment to those little pipes there that hold it in place. Now, my only concern is that I might not be able to drive my riding mower through there. We'll see. Next, I got to dig some holes and put some 4x4 posts in and possibly add some concrete to hold those in. We'll see in a little bit. Wish me luck. So I dug a hole and I put this post in. The hole's about 3.5 feet deep. I dug another hole here. We're going to put this in and get it situated. It says 10-foot post, 4x4, pressure treated. Oh wow, yeah, I got that one in good, nice and deep. Maybe a little too deep, huh? I'm gonna have to put some dirt in there. I think I took too much out. It looks about relatively straight, but whatever it is definitely good enough. All right, there you have it. I'm gonna set up the next part. So it has been threatening to rain all day. We had a bad storm for about 5 minutes and then came right back out. Here's my progress so far. Obviously, y'all saw the gate. Made this little corner bit here so the dogs can't get out. I'm working on blocking the bottom here. So I have a gap that's at an angle, so that's going to be tricky. I'm going to build the box this high all the way around to match the planter here. I'm going to do some framing on top to keep all of this stuff at bay, as the wife had requested. Now, I haven't been able to figure out exactly how I was going to block the dogs from getting out on this corner and then underneath. This is something that I am currently working on to prevent. And I think I have an idea. I framed out the inside crevice there. And yeah, getting close to done. Even if I'm not done, if I just get it walled off so the dogs can come out here, I will be thrilled. And then finish the planter box part another time. Here we go. Done for the day. I got it so the vines go across the top. I finished the back wall. The wall's underneath, so the dogs can't dig their way out. A little corner piece here. Working gate. Let me show you from the other side. There he goes from the other side. It's like a little cubby. I wish I could have made it all the way up against the house, but there's concrete in the ground down there and I couldn't dig through it to set my post. So there we go. I need some more fence pickets, one to finish that, and I need some more of these decking board material that I have on the back side, on the inside there, so I can finish closing it in here and here. And once that's done and I make the floor, we can put some dirt in there and grow some more stuff. But right now I'm exhausted. I've been at this all day. I'm very happy with my progress. There you have it. Here's day 2, expanding the pergola, incorporating a flower box, fixing the gate. Gate is done. The wife wanted, instead of having the planter box being as wide as these two, she wanted it in more so she can reach better. So here you go from the side. I've reframed it, added some support posts, dug them in the ground so they don't move. And she has asked that the back wall here not go any higher so she can get to her plants from the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and add the walls to the planter box, and we are really close to done. And now I have redesigned, reconfigured, made another trip to the Home Depot for wood. So now I put the floor of the planter box down already. Everything's cut, measured, and installed. If you look close, there's little cracks in between each board, just enough to get some water drainage. There you go. I'm gonna put the side walls up now, and this job will be complete. All right, so I know I keep saying this is nearly finished, and it really is nearly finished. Have it built. The fence works great. Everything is up and off the plants. So I have put a bunch of mulch in the bottom of this. I have added 2 bags of potting soil and some compost and mixed it up. The next time you see this planter box, the wife will have peppers in it. All right. Love it. And it's all part of this big, long pergola system that needs some work.
And here she is with plants in the box. Little baby pepper plants. Aren't they cute? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, follow, share, subscribe, tell your friends. Hit us up in the comments and on these fine sites Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. We're here for you.